Happening right now, volunteers out helping the homeless. It'll be another bitterly cold day right here in the Miami Valley.
And these extreme weather conditions can be especially dangerous for the homeless. ABC 22's Amber Watson is at Veterans Memorial Park in Dayton. Amber, how is the search going so far?
Well, good morning. I just spoke to one of the volunteers, and so far they haven't found anyone out. They did find a few tents, but those tents were empty, and they're hoping that in this cold they won't find anyone, but that's typically not the case. You know, even in this weather, they do often find people sleeping under bridges and parking garages, even the woods. And this morning, two groups of volunteers gathered at the St. Vincent Gateway Shelter for women, and they packed their cars with sleeping bags, blankets, gloves, and hats to give to the homeless this morning, and then they hit the streets a little after 4 o'clock to find those people who are unsheltered.
It's so cold, you hope you're not going to find anybody, and when you do, you know, your heart kind of sinks and you think, oh, somebody shouldn't be out when it's this cold. And then on the other hand, if they are out and it's this cold, I'm glad that we found them, because we want to be able to count them. We want to be able to give them, you know, make sure that they're warm enough, and we want to be able to start that process of getting them to come in, to be, you know, trusting enough to come in and to get connected to housing.
Now, every year, a street count of the homeless is done through the Dayton, Kettering, Montgomery County continuum of care, and volunteers mapped out the community, and the two teams will be searching the downtown Dayton area until around 7:30 this morning. And in this cold weather, the volunteers are putting themselves at risk, but they say they're going to take several breaks to warm up in between the different locations. And coming up in the next half hour, I'll tell you how many people are already in shelters this morning, and also typically with the volunteers, how many people they found last year sleeping on the streets. For now, reporting live in Dayton, Amber Watson, ABC 22 News.